Visibility is the single most powerful tool you have when it comes to transforming your life through content creation. Too many people underestimate the power of simply showing up. They wait for the perfect moment, the perfect camera, the perfect idea. But here's the truth: the world only notices those who are visible. Every post you share, every video you upload, every article you write is like planting a flag. It says, I exist, I have value, I have something to offer. And once that flag is planted, opportunities begin to find their way to you. Content is a magnet for opportunity. When you consistently create and share, people start seeing you as a problem solver, a guide, a storyteller. Clients, collaborators, brands, and even mentors are drawn to visibility because it signals credibility and confidence. What many don't realize is that these opportunities multiply. One post might attract a single person who reaches out, but one consistent month of content can attract dozens or hundreds of doors opening simultaneously. Visibility isn't just exposure, it's an exponential multiplier for growth. When you show up online, you aren't just building an audience, you're building a community, and communities create leverage. People within your network begin to amplify your voice, share your content, and invite you into circles that were previously inaccessible. In 6 months, a small, consistent effort can evolve into a tight-knit community that believes in your message and supports your journey. This is where visibility transforms from being seen to being followed, trusted, and valued. The biggest barrier to visibility isn't the algorithm or the tools, it's fear. Fear of judgment, fear of failure, fear of imperfection. But here's the reality: visibility doesn't require perfection, it requires persistence. Every time you push past fear and share your voice, you break a mental barrier. With every post, you grow stronger, more confident, and more magnetic to opportunities. In 6 months, the person who hesitated will be unrecognizable compared to the person who consistently showed up. The choice is simple: remain invisible and let life happen around you, or commit to visibility and watch opportunities flow in ways you never imagined. Plant your flag, share your story, step into the space where the world can see your talent, your knowledge, and your potential. 6 months from now, you could look back and realize that what began as a small act of courage, simply putting yourself out there, became the foundation for life-changing opportunities. Visibility doesn't just change perception, it changes reality. Confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you build. And content creation is one of the fastest ways to grow it. Every time you hit publish, record a video, or share your ideas, you are proving to yourself that your voice matters. Confidence starts with action, not validation from others. By consistently showing up, you're not waiting for approval. You're creating it from within. In 6 months, this practice alone can completely transform how you see yourself and how the world sees you. The real power of confidence comes from the internal shift. Every post you make is a small declaration: I am capable. I have something to offer. I am enough. Over time, these small declarations accumulate into an unshakable belief in yourself. The fear of judgment or failure begins to shrink, replaced by clarity and purpose. What once felt intimidating Like putting yourself out there becomes second nature. Your actions no longer depend on external validation. They are fueled by self-assurance. Confidence isn't just about how you feel. It changes how others perceive you. People are naturally drawn to those who carry themselves with certainty. When you consistently create content, you're not just sharing information, you're demonstrating courage, expertise, and authenticity. In 6 months, this confidence will make you magnetic to opportunities, collaborators, and followers. Your influence grows not because you're loud, but because you are visible, consistent, and undeniably self-assured. Self-doubt is the enemy of growth, but content creation is its antidote. Each time you post despite fear, you're rewiring your brain to trust yourself. The more you practice, the more you realize that mistakes, criticism, or imperfection are not threats. They are stepping stones. By embracing vulnerability through content, you not only overcome self-doubt, you replace it with resilience, boldness, and clarity. 6 months of this consistent action can turn a hesitant creator into a confident leader in their space. The truth is simple. Confidence is the bridge between who you are now and the life you want to create. Content creation is the fastest way to cross that bridge. Step into the discomfort, share your voice, and trust the process. 6 months of consistent action will transform not just your online presence, but your identity, mindset, and future. Don't wait to feel ready. Start now and let confidence grow through courage and consistency. Creating content is not just about visibility or confidence. It's a masterclass in skill development. Every piece of content you produce forces you to learn, adapt, and grow. Writing, filming, editing, storytelling, marketing, these are skills that compound over time. 6 months of consistent content creation can transform you from someone with ideas into someone with expertise, capability, and real-world skills that multiply across every area of your life. Skill growth comes through practice, and content creation gives you the perfect platform for this. Every video you film teaches you timing, every post you write sharpens your communication, and every design or edit you create improves your technical proficiency. Unlike traditional learning, content creation forces you to learn under pressure in public and with accountability. This accelerated learning process ensures that after 6 months, you are not only producing content, you're mastering the craft. The skills you develop through content creation aren't limited to the online world. They bleed into every aspect of life. You become a better communicator, a more persuasive storyteller, a sharper problem solver, and a confident decision maker. These skills multiply your personal and professional opportunities. In 6 months, what started as creating simple content can transform you into a versatile, multi-skilled individual capable of handling challenges in business, relationships, and personal growth with ease. One of the biggest myths about skill building is that it requires perfection or innate talent. Content creation shatters that myth. Every mistake you make, awkward phrasing, technical glitches, misaligned graphics, is part of your growth. By showing up consistently, you turn errors into lessons, feedback into fuel, and inexperience into expertise. In 6 months, The person who started with zero knowledge in video, writing, or social media will be far ahead of where they imagined they could be. The beauty of content creation is that the skills you gain are not temporary, they are yours to keep. Every post, video, or article you produce becomes a stepping stone toward mastery. 6 months of consistent effort doesn't just give you an audience, it gives you a toolkit for life. These skills will empower you to create, influence, and innovate in ways that extend far beyond the screen. Start now, embrace the learning curve, and watch how consistent action multiplies your abilities and your life beyond imagination. Consistency is the bridge between effort and freedom. Creating content isn't just about likes, views, or followers, about building the life you want on your terms. Every time you consistently show up, you're stacking small actions that lead to big results. In 6 months, the discipline of daily content creation can give you freedom in ways you never imagined: freedom of time, freedom of choice, and freedom to design your own path. Freedom is born from habits, and consistency is the habit that drives success. Posting content regularly trains your mind to prioritize action over procrastination, courage over fear, and growth over comfort. With each video, post, or blog, you're creating momentum. That momentum compounds, and suddenly 6 months of steady effort yields results that would have seemed impossible if approached haphazardly. Consistency transforms ordinary effort into extraordinary outcomes. One of the most tangible benefits of consistent content creation is financial freedom. As your content gains traction, monetization opportunities begin to appear: partnerships, sponsorships, consulting, courses, and other income streams. This is the power of consistency. It turns your passion into profit. In 6 months, the work you put in daily can give you not just a side hustle, but a sustainable business and a lifestyle where you are in control of your income, schedule, and priorities. Freedom through consistency isn't only about money, it's about choices. You gain the ability to say yes to opportunities that excite you and no to situations that drain you. Your time, energy, and focus become yours to direct. 6 months of deliberate, consistent content creation can shift you from living reactively to living proactively. You're no longer at the mercy of circumstance. You're steering the ship of your own life. The secret to freedom is not luck, it's consistent action. Every post you create, every story you share, every lesson you put out into the world is a step toward independence. 6 months of showing up without excuses or delay can transform your life from constrained to limitless. Start now, embrace the discipline of consistency, and watch as your content not only builds influence, but also creates the freedom to live life entirely on your terms. The most important step in creating life-changing content is the first one. Waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect equipment, or the perfect idea is a trap. Every successful creator, entrepreneur, or influencer started before they felt ready. The truth is simple: action precedes results. If you begin today, in 6 months, you will look back and realize that your consistency, courage, and commitment have completely transformed your life. 6 months may seem short, but it is long enough for small, daily actions to compound into extraordinary results. posting one video a week, writing one article a day, or sharing one idea consistently might feel minor at first, but every effort stacks on the last. Each action builds your skills, your confidence, and your visibility. By the end of 6 months, those small, consistent steps create momentum that feels unstoppable and sets the foundation for massive growth. Fear and perfectionism are the biggest barriers to starting. The what if I fail? Or what if no one notices? Thoughts will always appear. But the truth is, waiting for perfection guarantees stagnation. Every post you make, every video you share teaches you, grows you, and moves you closer to success. In 6 months, the person who hesitated will be in the same place, while the person who started despite fear will have a growing audience, increasing influence, and tangible opportunities. 0, starting now is about commitment, not speed. It's about showing up every day, even when motivation wanes, even when results seem slow. This commitment transforms your mindset, skills, and life. 6 months of persistent action can turn a beginner into a confident creator, a hesitant dreamer into a motivated doer, and an invisible voice into a recognized presence. The key is simply start before you feel ready and trust the process. The decision to start today is the decision that will shape your life 6 months from now. Don't wait for the perfect moment, create it. Pick up your camera, your notebook, your microphone, whatever your tool may be, and start sharing your story. 6 months of consistent action can change your skills, your confidence, your opportunities, and ultimately your life. Start now, show up every day, and watch how the world responds to the courage of your consistency. The life you dream of is waiting. Take the first step today.